Usain Bolt's world record in the 100 meters is 9.58 seconds. How fast was he running as he passed the finish line? Well, if we really quickly sketch a little runner here, there's a couple things that we can write about Usain Bolt. We know the velocity in the beginning, velocity initial, is 0.0 meters per second. Usain Bolt is at rest here. We also know that there's a distance in this direction of 100 meters, and we know that the time it took is 9.58 seconds. The question is, how fast was Usain Bolt traveling here? What was the velocity final as he went through the finishing tape? So let's see, a given that we have is velocity initial, and that equals 0 meters per second. We know that a displacement is 100 meters, and we know that the time is 9.58 seconds. The thing that we are looking for is velocity final, and that's in meters per second. And so let's see, the equation that we're going to use is velocity final plus velocity initial divided by 2 equals distance divided by time. So let's see, in the beginning, my velocity final, I don't know what this is, so I'm just going to write it again. But to it, I'm going to add velocity initial, which is 0. That whole quantity divided by 2. And that equals, the distance is 100 meters, and that's going to be divided by time of 9.58. Well, any number plus 0, we can just, it blows up, so I get velocity final divided by 2 equals 100 divided by 9.58. When I simplify the right-hand side, I get velocity final divided by 2, and that equals 10.43841. And in order to get the 2 out of the denominator, I'm going to multiply 2 times this side and 2 times this side. I do that so that the 2 cancels with the 2, but whatever I do to the left, I have to do to the right, and so I get a velocity final of 20.87683 meters per second. But let's go back and take a look. How many sig figs? There are 1 sig fig here, and there are 3 sig figs here. So my answer is going to have 1 significant figure. And so if I were to sig fig this, the 2 is significant, the 0 is not. So that does not influence the 2, so I have 20 meters per second.